Hey, good morning. My name's Chris Maughon from Milton Martin Toyota. I want to talk to you about the best-selling mid-size truck in America right now, and that's the Toyota Tacoma. Now, when you think of Tacomas, you instantly think of a four-wheel drive double cab probably, but the Tacoma comes in many different variations. I've got two of the variations here, but I would like to touch on some of the other variations as well, okay? So Tacoma can come in a 4-cylinder, 2.7-liter 4-cylinder, 5-speed, or a manual. Or you can come with the 4-liter V6, which I have here. Slight differences in gas mileage. There's a big difference in whether you go from a 2-wheel drive regular cab to a 4-wheel drive double cab with navigation. The difference probably being about 18 grand from start to the finish, okay? Let's talk a little bit about the ones I sell the most of, okay? So, this is an Access cab, and this happens to be an Access cab 7554 or an Access cab 4-wheel drive. This is an off-road package. This truck is available in an SR5 package, an off-road TRD package, or a TRD Sport package. Let's talk a little bit about the TRD off-road package. This vehicle comes with, first off, some appearance cues. An off-road package is instantly going to be seen with the chrome front surround on the fascia here, okay, on your grille. It's also going to come with your fog lamps. But specific to the TRD off-road package is a 16-inch tire and a BF Goodrich off-road tire. That is specific to the off-road package. You can get alloy wheels on an SR5. We'll talk about that later. Come on back with me, Mr. Cameraman. You do get black mirrors on the off-road package. And when you look inside, you get this heavy-duty sport gauge interior. I really like this. I cannot talk enough about this. This heavy gauge fabric really holds up well for the life of the vehicle. People come in and say, hey, I want to add leather. They end up not adding leather because they like this so much, okay? Other standard features on this Tacoma are going to be Bluetooth, standard feature. Also standard is going to be the 6.1-inch display audio screen that shows you all controls, Bluetooth, everything right there on your screen. Also of note, you do get a USB port and auxiliary port on this vehicle. Today's smartphones really require USB ports. We've got that in this Tacoma, okay? Something else I really like about an off-road package that is not offered on anything else. Mr. Cameraman, can you look right here? You got a locking rear differential. I got a lot of people that say, hey, I want a locking rear. This Toyota TRD off-road offers that. It is the only Toyota Tacoma to do that, okay? Now this is an Access cab. A lot of people buy double cabs. We don't sell near as many Access cabs, but it's great for getting your full 6-foot bed. Okay, 6-foot bed, but you do have an access area here on both sides, not just one side, that allows people to sit back in the back end, okay? Side curtain airbags are all part of the package on this truck, but this is a neat little feature. You can raise this up, and then you've got storage up underneath, okay? Very nice for putting jumper cables, maybe some gloves, maybe an old pair of socks or a change of clothes. Toyota really wants you to have maximum space inside this vehicle so they waste nothing to give that to you, okay? Nice storage in all the doors, very cool feature. Come on back to the bed of the Tacoma. What's cool about this bed is people are always saying, hey, do I gotta add the bed liner to this? You do not. This is called a composite bed. This is a bed that was developed in this generation Tacoma back in '05, and it is lighter than putting a steel bed in and a liner in, and it is very durable. You've got drain holes up front, you've got a track system in this vehicle. This is very effective for limiting weight, but also you can use that weight on payload and towing. They don't waste anything in developing these cars, okay, in these trucks. Now, let's look over to the right side here too. You've got a storage bin down bottom, but you've also got a power point here too. This is specific to the TRD trucks. The TRD off-road or the TRD sport truck are going to have these. It's not on the SR5. You do have storage space on the SR5 here, but you eliminate the power point. If that's something you really want, let's get you into a TRD sport or an off-road, okay? Also on this off-road, you can see it's got the chrome bumper. Tow package is pretty much standard across the way with SR5, TRD Sport, and TRD Off-Road, okay? Tow capacity on that 6,500 pounds. Now this is a 4-wheel drive. This truck here is what we sell the most of. This is called a pre-runner. A pre-runner is simply a truck that looks like it's 4-wheel drive, but it's only 2-wheel drive. Only about 10% of any of the people that buy 4-wheel drive vehicles go off-road anyway. This is just really a modern day sedan for a lot of people, okay? So let's look at the front. Let's go back up to the front and start like we did the off-road. This is a little more dressy truck. One of the first differences you're going to see is now a move to a 17-inch tire with more road tires, or a 17-inch wheel with a road tire, excuse me. You do get the hood scoop on the Sport model. You get a monochromatic fascia and bumpers, meaning it's the same color as the truck. You've got the same fog lamps you would on the off-road. Pan back here with me, my friend. You do have Bilstein shocks, the same as they would be on the off-road package. You got a little more dressy mirror here with your signal lamps in the mirror, so it's the painted and signal lamp in the Sport. Okay. Interior is going to be almost identical, so the same heavy gauge fabric, the same beefy steering wheel, the same display audio, same Bluetooth, USB ports, auxiliary, all that stuff is going to be standard. Also standard is backup camera on these trucks. Very important when you're towing something. You don't get the locking differential though on this truck. You do have what's called an automatic limited slip on this truck. Helps you to get out of some tight things. I really like this portion of this truck though. The back seat, lots of storage options. You can see behind the seat here, I've got tons of storage. This is for a mag light. You can move this anywhere throughout the back storage space here. You've got anchor attachments for kids seats, but you can also pull this up. This has a little place to put your headrest. You can pull this up. You've got storage up underneath on both sides. Your jack sits on the other side, but this gives great flexibility for storage, for space. It's very practical and very flexible, okay? Seat goes right back down. I put the headrest back in. We're ready to go. All right, so come on back to the back. Once again, you can see those Bilstein shocks here. It's a little stiffer shock. So once again, if you're doing off-road, that gives you a little bit better stiffness. And also, Sport Package gives you skid plates. We can't see them right now, but skid plates to protect gas tank, oil pan, those types of things. There's your camera right there, okay? Once again, standard on SR5, off-road package, TRD, and Sport, which is a great thing to have, okay? Once again, you see now color keyed bumper versus the chrome bumper on a TRD off-road. This is the truck I sell the most of. This, the SR5, or the TRD off-road. Keep in mind, I also have the Star Safety System on these trucks, which means 6 major braking systems to keep you out of trouble in case of inclement weather. You also have what's called Toyota Care on all these vehicles, 2 years, 25,000 miles of servicing. Very important in this day and time, okay? A lot to talk about on Tacomas. I know I can't touch on it all, but what I'd like for you to do is come see us at Milton Martin Toyota. We'd love to help you, walk you through the process, and get the very Tacoma that's right for you. Contact us at Milton Martin Toyota, 770-532-4355, extension 106, or hit miltonmartintoyota.com. I'm Chris Maughon. Let's go places.